started it yet. No.
Hello. Welcome to the Simply Together show. It is the 11th of the 11th. Did you do your 2-minute silence? Did you not? It's cold out there.
Coming up again.
Are you there?
It is cold. Yes, I'm here. Sorry, there's a little bit of a lag. Yes, it is cold. It's cold.
Is that me? Is that my internet? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. It could be mine. I think the internet is just crazy at the moment, to be fair.
How are you doing?
Yes. So it's very good, thank you. It is cold, but I broke the duck. I went out. I'm actually quite happy. I was out for like 30 minutes. And yes, it was cold. I had my proper like winter coat on. So everybody wrap up warm. So how's you?
So we need to ask Shelley then. I'm good. Let's just ask Shelley if she had a coat on when she did the dog walk.
I did have a coat on when I did the dog walk. Yes.
I can't hear you. Oh, there you go. You did.
I did, yes, and it was a little bit chilly.
So that means it's cold.
And it's trying to rain. Yes, it is cold. It's officially cold. I had a jacket on.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely. If Shelley had a jacket on, you know that we're in winter.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And how are you, Shelley?
I'm good. Didn't get much sleep last night, but that's a whole nother story. But yes, yeah, I'm good. And I did do my 2-minute silence today, and I was watching all the Remembrance stuff on Remembrance Sunday as well. So
yes,
I was brought up in an army family, so yeah,
right.
We did,
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I watched some of it on Sunday, but then I went downtown to get my eyes tested, and they were there, obviously, and the parade, and it was lovely. It was lovely. And yes, I went and got my eyes tested, and I need to get new glasses, and that's too much money just before Christmas.
Wow.
Where did you get your eyes tested? Where did you get them tested? Oh,
Specsavers.
Okay.
What do you not go to Specsavers?
Well, actually, I go to Boots, but plus the Boots, plus Specsavers, Vision Express, you name any high stripe one, they're all in my bad books. I do not have their time. I think they're jokers. So I'm looking for an independent optician.
How did we suddenly kick off to that?
I don't know. It just sounds like she's in a bad mood today. It just sounds like...
I'm in a very good mood. So still should know better than to ask me a question when I've gone, How long have you known me? You've known me long enough to know that if you say something, I'm like, you need to be aware of asking a question.
Yeah, I know.
I love you all dearly.
Well, because I wear varifocals because I'm not as blind as a bat, but it's not far off it. The varifocals are flipping expensive.
Yeah, they are. You can get your prescription though and get them because Dennis wears varifocals and he takes his prescription. Okay, please don't get it twisted. I'm not suggesting that you go to Nigeria, but when he went to Nigeria last time, he took his prescription and he's come back with all sorts of really weird looking glasses that he paid a fraction of the price for. And somebody at work did the same thing.
When are you going to Nigeria next?
Yeah, you're going to be getting on this now.
Can I give you my prescription and then you can get me some glasses? Because if I've got to pay to go to Nigeria, I might as well have just got the glasses here.
I was going to say, but you can do it on the internet.
I know you can. I know. I kind of struggle with those because then you have to do that whole pretending like they're on your face, and I need to see things for real. You know what I mean?
I understand.
I know.
That's my
I
problem.
know.
What can I say?
I know. But anyway, we have we have a guest today. We need to behave ourselves. We have a guest today, and yes, I'm going to bring the guest on now. No, actually, Shelley is, so that I don't get wrong.
There's nothing to get wrong.
Yeah, well, you know, I press the button and then it doesn't happen, and it's like, oh God. So Shelley can bring her on, which she's not doing. I'll do it then.
She's on.
Oh, you're on.
Have you got a delay, Cecile?
Yes.
I'm on.
Oh my God, that's so funny. The stream that has changed, by the way. Yeah. Oh my God, that is funny.
Oh God. Yes, I have got a delay. Clearly, I have got a delay.
Oh dear.
Just bear with me.
Hi, Lorna. Welcome to the madhouse.
Happy to be here.
Did we not just say 2 seconds ago it's a nut house?
We did forewarn you. We did forewarn you.
Right in, it's all right.
Say that again.
I said I'll slot right in. It's okay.
That's good. That's exactly what we like. That is good.
Oh,
so, welcome, Lorna. Welcome. Start off by just telling us a little bit about you. What do you do? What have you got a job? What, you know, that kind of thing. Tell us.
Okay, so my name's Lorna. I work with young people. I've worked with young people for about 6 years now. I started with a company called Directional. I was there for 4 years. Then I went into a youth offending prison. I was there for 8 months, and now I work for a company called St Giles, and I'm an embedded mentor in 3 schools across Bedfordshire.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So we kind of vaguely know you from Directional because you was at our International Women's Day a couple of years ago, talking about what you was doing then with young people. You then went into
a youth prison. Yeah.
What was that like?
It was interesting. It was definitely a change in career, which I don't know if I was expecting, but I enjoyed it. I really loved working there, but it was hard work. You empathise with the young people that are in there, because from working at Directional and trying to prevent young people offending and going into custody to then being on the flip side of it and working with young people in custody, it's a massive difference. But again, kind of the end goal is the same. So once they get released, it's making sure that they don't reoffend and kind of using the skills I've learned from Directional in there to educate them when they come back into the community.
Did you only stay 8 months because there was something better along the way, or did you stay 8 months because of the whole environment and the whole system?
Personally, it was the system. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff in the criminal justice system. Obviously, people offend and go into custody, but there were certain things that I didn't agree with, which then led me to kind of take a step back and then go back into the mentoring side of it, which is why.
Are you able to share any of those things that you didn't agree with, or did you?
It could be very political.
The only reason why I'm asking is, I mean, obviously I was an administrator, but I did work for the prison service for a really long time, and so obviously we used to do IT that will support certain programs and things like that, and so I was just curious because I don't often get to meet people that worked on the other side, so that's only where my interest came from. But if you can't, that's fine as well.
I think It was more so the young person's voice wasn't overly heard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Others may disagree, but just from my observation and working there for 8 months, I just don't think the young person's voice was heard, regardless of their crime. So the reason why they were in there could have went from anything from petty crime all the way up to murder, but it's very much a case of the young person they're still underage and they still have a voice and they still need to be heard, and they've made a mistake, but there is a chance to be rehabilitated, especially at such a young age. So that was why.
Was that, do you think that was it systemic? Is that the word? Do you think that was across the board or just at the establishment you were working in? I
think it's across the board, if I'm being honest. I think not any one prison or youth custody or even adult estate. I think it is just across the board that criminals are looked at as criminals and don't have a chance to rehabilitate. But then I've worked with people who have been to prison, come out and made a massive difference.
Yeah.
It's being open-minded, and I don't think people in society are always open-minded to people that have offended and then come out and try to change their life around.
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole point, though?
It's almost as if they become the person becomes the crime, not the person that's done a crime and needs to learn from it.
And I think it as well, it's delving that little bit deeper and understanding not just the crime that's happened that's this big. It's the story before that is how we got there. It hasn't just, you haven't woke up one day, I'm going to go and do this. There's a whole God knows how many other pages before that we have to delve in and read before we get to this one little bit. I think a lot of the time people don't want to read the previous story. They see that tiny part and that's it. That's you're reading that now.
But also, do you, because obviously where you're coming from is from a mentorship kind of way. Work that I do is also working with children and young people to look at that story before, but when they then get into maybe youth offending and stuff like that, sadly there might not be enough time to look at that story.
No,
or enough staff, or not enough of this and that to be able to look at the story.
And I think that is the big problem with custody at the moment. There isn't enough staff. People either go in and leave very quickly. Obviously, I was only there for 8 months, so people could say I was only there for a short period of time, but it's either you're in and you're out, or you're in and then you're institutionalized into the way that the company wants you to work rather than how you believe that things should happen.
Yeah.
That's the issue I've seen. Whereas like with my previous job and my current job, I have the freedom to work how I want to work, and the difference that I'm making is more significant than that period of 8 months, if that makes sense.
Yeah
100%.
I mean, we've come across people, I mind, like that we've had on International Men's Day, Women's Day, and with Simply D's, that it's that you've had a backstory of something that they've done, they've fallen into, they've turned their life around, and they've actually come out the other side because they've had a mentor and actually become the mentors themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We've got so many people, and it could be something small, or it could be something big, like a whole charity or a CIC that's set up because of what they went through. And if you haven't got that as a setup, we're just now going to be in a constant cycle of in and out of young offenders. It's then in and out of prison.
A lot of people they get stuck in a revolving door and there's no way out of it. And this is why, like, since I started 6 years ago, I'm quite soft, so I don't want to give up on people. You can push me to the end of the earth, and I'm like, I'm not giving up. I'm still going to be here. But some people don't have that resilience to do that, and that's not taken away from anyone else's professionalism or the way they work. But it's young people, especially, are going to push you because they're used to being left, and that's the issue that you see day in, day out. well, this person left me, this professional left me, you're going to do the same thing. And it's changing that narrative for mentors and for professionals that not everyone fits in that box. Just give me the benefit of the doubt because we're going to be here and I'm going to try help you the best that I can.
And also
sorry, I was going to ask on that point, at which point have you come and worked with anybody where it's come to a point where actually they don't want to be helped?
Yes, there has been young people that haven't want to receive the support, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm like that annoying sister that's there, and I'm like, I'm going to be here every day knocking, like, it just is what it is. And there are some people that are so reluctant and resistant to help, but the more you kind of chip away at that wall, the more it slowly comes down. And you can't save everyone. And that's something in like the first 2-3 years of my career that I really struggled with. I really struggled with accepting that I can't help everyone. But now it gets to a point where it's like, no, I can't help everyone, but I can do the best that I can to try. So yeah, there have been young people that have been kind of resistant to the support, but they have slowly gained that trust. And it is all about trust working with young people.
Because a lot of them have that whole, like you were saying about people leave, you know, that person left, etc. But also there's that a lot of them have that feeling that nobody cares, you know, and sometimes what I found is that when you're in those organizations, you know, I don't know how many times a young person said to me, well, you're only here because you get paid to be here. You're only here because this is your job. You're not here because you care. And sometimes they don't get that actually we're in that job because we care.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they struggle with that.
And there's been so many times I've had to be completely honest with the young people. And I have to say to them, I don't actually get paid a lot, and I wouldn't do it if I didn't, because I could go work in an office and get paid a lot more than what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But I do it because I have a passion and I care about helping young people rather than the money side of it. Yes, I do get paid and it helps pay my bills, but I could pick an easy life, but that's just not what I want to do because that's not the career path that I've chosen. And seeing the changes in the young people that I have helped just means I want to do it for longer.
Okay. So what is it that you're doing now then? And what is it you've come to tell us about?
So currently in my professional career, I work for a company called St. Giles. But I woke up on a random like Tuesday morning and thought I'm going to run a charity event. And I don't know why I did it. I kind of woke up and I was like, this seems like a great idea. So I'm running a charity event for my business name as such is called Beyond the Divide. So it is challenging misconceptions of young people. So I find a lot of the time when I speak to anyone, friends, family, strangers, and I tell them about my career, they have this conception of young people that I believe is wrong. Again, people's opinions are people's opinions, but it's challenging those misconceptions to help people understand why young people may act in a certain way or behave in a certain way or do certain things, and to kind of undo that label that is there. So I've got guest speakers coming in from different companies who have all different backgrounds, and they are coming to talk about their lives, their challenges, what they do now to work with young people, and their misconceptions that they believe people see of young people as well. So I've got someone who runs a soup kitchen for homeless people, young people in Luton. I have got one of my colleagues who he has been in prison, come out of prison, changed his life around, and now is the lead mentor of the company that I work for. Another person I used to work with is coming to do a talk as well, and then a woman who has worked closely with young people around Greenwood and county lines and stuff as well.
Wow.
So, and then if I have to
Sounds
talk
brilliant
in it as well, might dabble a little story in there, here and there.
Okay,
so it's at the rugby club, Luton Rugby Club, Newlands Road. Why should people come along?
So it's not just the guest speakers that are going to be there. I've gone all out. So I've got a caterer. I've got a woman coming down with a bouncy castle and like a bubble dome. So I've offered it to small businesses to come and promote themselves as well. So rather than just having the guest speakers and everyone sitting there listening, I've got stalls. So I've got a woman come in to do bring her like Christmas gifty bits.
Okay.
A baker who has her own baking business. We've got candy floss and popcorn stalls. I haven't gone half-hearted for my first event, and I'm kind of should I have toned it down a bit? And every ticket, so when you buy a ticket, you get entered into the raffle as well. So there's a raffle on the day. So I've got prizes such as one-to-one football coaching, an Amazon voucher, lip filler vouchers, physio, sports massage vouchers. I've got loads of different vouchers.
Lip fillers?
Yeah, I've got a voucher for 1 mil of lip filler. Hopefully I win it.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reacted that way. Oh my God. But that's just, I don't think it took a while for it to actually dawn.
Exactly.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we've got a raffle on the day as well, so you can buy more tickets on the day. But like I said, we've got small businesses down there. There's a raffle. We've got caterers. There's another lady coming down promoting her like natural hair oils as well. There's loads of stuff. It's just a fun day.
So so you've gone all out for this. So when you do your next one next year, you've really got to pull it out of the bag then, haven't you?
Yeah, it'll be even bigger. I don't do things in half. This is my problem. And everyone I've spoke to and said I'm running an event, they're like, oh, but you don't need t-shirts made. I was like, the t-shirts are made. I've already done it. I've got t-shirt. Like everyone is like, Lorna, tone it down. And I'm not, I just can't. Like it needs to be amazing.
But that's not a problem.
For you to turn it down though. That's what I can say. That one, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I would pay money to have that type of problem. It's but because that's you, isn't it? You're injecting your personality, how you are, into this event.
Very yeah.
And I think that is really important, especially now with the onset of AI. You know, there's so much artificial stuff out there. Mm-hmm. I think it will be it's refreshing when you see people being their natural self and just getting on with it. And I think that's a really positive thing, personally.
Thank you.
It is. I mean, like Nike said, this is about you, as in this is your personality. This is what you like to do. You don't do things by half. So why would you do an event by half? You wouldn't. You're going to do it as a whole, and you're just going to make it as big as you can. And why not? Why not? Yeah. The thing is there's lots of events locally. There, quite often there's events going on. And you've got to do a little bit of something extra to get people in. But once you've done that first one and people then start to engage with you, you'll get more and more supporters. You'll get more and more people who want to know what you're doing. And that's the whole point, isn't it? That's the whole point.
And one of the key reasons why I've kind of done it, because obviously my career is based around working with young people and that's my passion, but I'm raising money for Mind Charity as well. So I've signed up to run the Brighton Marathon next year for Mind Charity. Don't know why I've done it. I can't run. I'll be the one that's viral going over the finish line last. So
you won't. No, you won't.
But yeah, so I'm raising money for Mind Charity as well because I lost a friend to suicide at the beginning of last year. So it's a really important thing to kind of highlight to people that mental health is real as well. So I thought, how can I combine my passion and something that is a stigmatism, is that the right word?
Yeah.
And combine them together so I can raise the money for a charity that's really important, but also raise awareness of something that I'm really passionate about as well.
Check you out.
I know.
So have you Have you been accepted then to the marathon?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Is that the
Okay.
Brighton Marathon?
The Brighton Marathon, yeah.
Okay. When do they do that one?
I think it's the 12th of April. It's around April next year, and everyone keeps saying to me, "Have you started your marathon training?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I haven't. I'll start in December. 16 weeks is long enough." I don't think it is. But
you're not going to be last, because you are not going to let yourself be last. I can feel that.
I just
not
I
going
was
to
actually
happen.
going to flip that the other way around, to be honest. I said, it's fun. I know, like, you made a joke of being viral because you're going to come last, but that is assuming there is some stigma to coming last. Because I would look at it, me, to know me, to know I hate running. Walking is a challenge, talk less of running. So if I sat there and saw you come last at a marathon, I would still be clapping with all my might, because I'm not doing it. I'm sat on my sofa watching.
Or it could be a really good publicity stunt, and I could wear my Beyond the Divide t-shirt, and then because I'm viral, everyone will see it.
Exactly. And also those people that are coming in right near the end, or even the last one, they get so much support from everybody who's already run and people around. So it's not about necessarily, if you're coming last, you're coming last, and you're going to show your t-shirt and everything. However, I just think you and your personality, you're either going to do it as a publicity stunt, becoming last, or you are not going to come last, because you are going to be telling yourself, I am not going to come last.
I won't allow it.
Either way.
I'll get people out the way last two.
Okay, so one of the things you need to know is the exact date that you're doing that, so that we can promote it. The marathon. We're going to get you back on. We're going to get you back on, so that you can tell us when it is.
Yeah.
And you do need to start your training.
I've got a walking pad. Does that count?
No. You need to get out there on the pavement, on the road, and start it.
Actually, there is the truth in there, because jokes aside, marathons are really, really heavy on the body.
Yeah.
And you do need to be prepared. I mean, I don't know what your level of fitness or anything is around, but you don't want to do it and get injured or anything like that. So
Well, yeah, because I recently just started playing football again, and I made my debut on Sunday, and I still can't feel my legs 2 days later. So running a marathon at the moment's a myth.
Oh God.
Where do you get time to do all this stuff?
I don't know. Just make this.
But that's not the point. The point is you're going to be running for a reason, and however long it takes you is however long it takes you. You know, and you're just going, and you're going to do that, and that's absolutely fantastic. Crazy, but absolutely fantastic. And then next year you need to apply for the London one, don't you?
Well, I did actually apply for both, and I had an email come through like, your London Marathon ballot, and I was like, please no. I can't do both. I can't even do one.
You don't want to do two in 1 year, do you?
I think I'd be crawling if I did one after the other, because they're like a week apart.
Oh, wow. Well, okay. No, then. No. Okay. Okay. So your event then is on the 22nd of November. It's 12 till 4 at Luton Rugby Club, which is Newlands Road. The admission is £6.13. Under 16s are £3.41. Why is it £6.13?
Yeah.
Do you know what? So my event price was £5 and £2.50, but then Eventbrite add in their own fees. So.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense. So you've advertised the full price, so it's £5 plus the Eventbrite thing. Okay.
Yeah. So then all the money that I raise from the tickets and on the day will just go straight to mine charity.
Go on, Shelley.
So is it a linear event, or can you pop in and pop out?
So obviously you need a ticket to come in, but if you come with your ticket and then you need to leave and come back, then you can. But obviously the reason why the tickets are there is for the charity rather than for personal gain.
Oh, no. I was just curious because, I just wanted to understand, because it sounds a bit like although it's at the rugby club, it sounds a bit like a fair, because you mentioned bouncy counts and all of that. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah, so the reason why I've got the bouncy castle and stuff there as well is because if people want to bring their children, so when the guest speakers are on, at least they're entertained, because I don't think 4, 5, 6-year-olds are going to be interested in challenging misconceptions of young people. So at least that gives them something to do while the guest speakers are on. And then at the end, I'm doing a panel with all of the guest speakers, and I'm trying to figure out how to work the meaty thing where people can just send in their questions. And then at the end, we can just ask the questions to the guest speakers.
Yeah.
Slido is what I end up using.
Slido,
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was the easiest app that I found for these ladies to use.
What are you trying to say?
I was halfway saying that, and then I was like, I just didn't realise what I'm saying.
I have to admit, as you were talking about that, I'd already zoned out. I don't even know what Slido is, but clearly I've used it. So
yeah, remember that thing on the phone, and it popped up on the screen with all the different questions. Yeah,
I haven't used that.
With polls, you can do questions. Yeah, that was the easiest one I found. But yeah,
that's what I'll be using then.
Slido. If not, just message Shelley. She'll tell you how to do it.
Someone help me.
Yeah, just send out that cry for help, and yeah.
But then I'll be in the category of people that don't know how to use it.
No, she'll show you how to use it. I'm talking for you, Shelley.
Actually, to be sincere, it's not as the Slido one is actually really straightforward. You literally you put your questions in there, they put a QR code up on there, then people can you scan it, you get your things up, then when the questions come up, you answer it. Because you can use it for all sorts of things. We've used it at work for icebreakers and meetings and things like that. So it is, it sounds more complicated than it actually is.
Yeah, technology is not really my thing.
It's not mine either. At all. It's not mine at all.
Oh
but
my Lord.
It's the way of the world, isn't it? So you're gonna, especially if you're going to be putting on events like this, you're going to need to be able to do that, or get somebody to do that.
It's when I have to ring up my 12-year-old nephew and ask him how to do something, and I'm like, oh, he's like, how do you not know? And I'm like, help me.
Yeah, don't ask me why I don't know. Just help me with it. You know, to question me. Just help me.
It's when I've got my autistic nephew that knows the ins and outs of your phone. It was just like, I'll just sort it. I don't need to know. Just go sort it.
My kids are forever saying to me, "You need to learn how to do that," and I'm just like, "Just show me. Just do it."
I don't need to know because I have you.
See, there you go. There you go. And that's how it works. At home, I've got them. For the Simply D's, we've got Shelley. You know, so it works. So, is there anything else you want to share with us?
I don't think so. I feel like I've yapped my heart away, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but it's all for a good reason.
No, 100%. No, nothing that I really need to share, but obviously if there's any questions or anything, I'm happy to answer. If not, then...
Have you got a flyer?
Yeah, I've sent it over. There's also an Instagram page as well.
Okay, good. I'll share it with my network.
I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure I shared that.
But, okay, just because I didn't say in case I missed it, I was working up until 11:59, you cheeky mare.
I actually sent it yesterday, but that's not the point.
But yeah, Beyond the Divide Instagram as well. It's beyond_the divide. So if you want to follow that as well.
Yeah.
Where does that name come from? Why did you choose that?
Because I believe that there is a divide between one generation and the younger generation. So that's why I want to look beyond it and build that bridge between the two.
Yeah.
So that's why I've gone with Beyond the Divide.
Yeah.
And there's most probably other divides as well, as in class divide. So you're already looking at age divide. You know, there's other divides that you will come across within the work that you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's a very good name. Very
Thank you
good
so
name.
much.
So Beyond the Divide, 22nd of November, 12 till 4, Luton Rugby Club, Newlands Road, general admission. So do they need to buy this online, or can they just pay on the door?
So it's all on Eventbrite. So
all on Eventbrite.
On the flyer I've sent you as well, there is a QR code that will just take anyone straight there as well.
Okay, so anybody who we'll put the flyer on our Simply D's page as well. And if anybody then wants a ticket, they need to go to Eventbrite, and it is £6.13, and then under 16s are £3.41. And it just sounds like there's lots of different things that are going to be there, you know, and speakers and everything else, and a panel at the end. We like a panel. We do like a panel. Yes.
I'm excited for that.
Good. It sounds really, really good. It really does. So we'll have to see if we might be able to pop in. We're busy on the 22nd, but we may be able to pop in. But even if we don't pop in, it's going to be fantastic, and we will get you back on to talk about your how your marathon training is going.
Are you following Sarah Cox, that's doing her marathons at the minute for children in need?
No, I just say not to look at anyone running, because then it.
To be fair, she's doing it nice and easy. You know, by the looks of it, it doesn't look like she's not aiming to be doing it in the shortest time ever. She's taking her time. She's doing
it all day.
Yeah. You know, so
it's. She's doing 7 days.
Is she doing 7 days?
No, 5 days. Yeah,
5 days.
It's gone from the edge of Scotland all the way down to Pudsey. So it's 5 days marathon a day.
I mean, like I said, the 90 minutes of football, and I had breaks in between that.
Can I just say, when you're thinking about what you're doing next year, or whatever, or even if it's the year after, don't say a marathon a day. Don't even entertain it, okay?
Anyone that posts anything on my Instagram about running is getting blocked.
Well, I've always
if I were
said,
to post anything, it will be anti-running, so don't worry about it.
I've always said, if you see me running, hit the person behind me, because I'm not running for no other reason.
It's one of those things, isn't it? I mean, not now, but quite a few years ago, I used to do some running, was in a running group. I did up to 8K. That was the most that I'd ever done. Marathon, that is not even something that I would eat. Oh God, that's just a long time of boring running.
Yeah,
we have actually got two people that I know that are doing the marathons. JP from Boxing Sounds Lies, he's doing the London Marathon, and he's not a runner. He's done the 5Ks, 10Ks.
She's doing it, but I think she's a park run person, so she does 5Ks.
Right.
So there's still a big leap though, from 5K to 26.
Yeah.
Strategically plotting people at each mile with like a alcoholic beverage. So then by the time I get to the last mile, I'm too drunk anyway.
They're going to be helping you across the line, not because you're tired, but because you're drunk.
Oh wow, how's that for a pre-planned excuse? That's a good one.
Yeah, if I can't feel my legs, I don't know if it's from running or the alcohol. Who knows?
Exactly.
No pain, nothing. Fine.
I like that. My brother's doing a half marathon on Saturday, but he does that because he likes to do that. That's his thing. He runs.
Yeah, I've got a friend like that.
Not mine.
Yeah, I know. And he did get me into it for a little while. Before I got poorly, I was doing those things. There was no way I was ever going to be doing any kind of half or full marathon. That's just But
thanks,
you're
guys.
going to be fantastic. You are going to be fantastic. You are going to get that done. And
I'll let you know 12th of April next year. I'll let you know. I'm waving the white flag now.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine because Robson did his, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he did that for charity, and that was not something that he was doing before, and he managed to do it. You will do it as well, because actually the reason why you're doing it is really important. So
I think that's what will keep me going.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And with your t-shirt as well, with obviously what your organisation is, that will give you that strength to keep going.
Yeah. And I've seen people that put AirPods in and then their family sends them voice notes. So as they're running, they hear their families in their ears. So I might do that. But then if my AirPod dies, then I'll be fuming.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really good. Yeah. See, go on. Come on, Lorna. Come on, Lorna.
Yeah,
Only
but then
another 20.
by mile 2, I'll probably be sobbing.
And then somebody within your family is going to say, stop the crying and get on with it.
Pull yourself together.
Exactly.
That'll be the boomer. That'll be the boomer in your family will be like, pull yourself together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or my mum. I'm going home if you don't stop.
See, there you go. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's not easy, but you're going to do it. And that is really important. And you've got your event on the 22nd. So anybody wants to go down, you know where it is. It'll be on our page as well. So yeah, thank you for coming on. Before you disappear, we've only got to say we've got the community Zoom on Thursday.
Zoom on Thursday, yes.
Have we got a thingy? There we go.
Yeah,
look,
community Zoom on Thursday. The link is already in the comments and it's on our page too. So yeah,
if you're free, come and join. We're on from 7 till 9, but people just pop in.
Yeah,
pop in, come and say hello. Tell the others what you're doing. It's just we've been doing these since lockdown.
Amazing.
So they've been happening for quite a while. They were every week. Now it's once a month.
Okay.
But it's just nice. People just come along, talk about what they're doing, how things are, anything they want to share. So yeah, anybody out there, just join the registration and we'll see you on Thursday. So we're ending for today.
Wow.
Thank you for coming on, Lorna.
Thank you for having me.
We will have you back. Definitely we'll have you back. Well, we have to, because we need to talk about marathon.
Yeah, there's all the other bits. Yeah.
And also how your event goes as well. So we do need to get you back on.
Yeah.
And we will be here next week as usual at 12. Will we? Shelley's looking at me like
no. Yeah, we will. Perhaps not in the same kind of nuttiness that we are right now, but yeah.
I don't know. A bit of nuttiness goes a long way, I'll have you know.
Exactly. Right. So we'll be here next week, 12 o'clock. We'll see you all then. So